For the best in eyewear, call Dr. Leeks Optometry.
Aretha Franklin's funeral service is scheduled for tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Pacific time at the Greater Grace Temple in Detroit, Michigan. The service will conclude a week of events in Franklin's beloved city of Detroit, which has included her body lying in repose at the Charles H. Wright Museum of African American History, so fans can pay their respects. Franklin died earlier this month at the age of 76 after a battle with pancreatic cancer. There's a packed lineup of performers for the funeral, including Stevie Wonder, Faith Hill, Jennifer Hudson, Pastor Sherry Caesar, and the Clark sisters, among others. Now, Ariana Grande has been added to the list to perform following her emotional tribute performance of Natural Woman on The Tonight Show, starring Jimmy Fallon with the house band The Roots after Franklin's death. Chris Stapleton topped the list of finalists Tuesday with 5 nominations for the 52nd Annual Country Music Association Awards. Stapleton is vying for Entertainer of the Year, Male Vocalist of the Year, Single of the Year for Broken Halos, Album of the Year from A Room Volume 2, and Song of the Year for Broken Halos. It was his 3rd nomination for Entertainer of the Year and 4th consecutive for Male Vocalist. Producer and musician Dan Huff received 4 nominations, including Musician of the Year, Single of the Year for Drinking Problem, Album of the Year for Graffiti You, and Album of the Year for Life Changes. Huff has won Musician of the Year 3 other times. Jason Aldean, Dierks Bentley, Dan and Shay, Florida Georgia Line, Chris Jansen, Miranda Lambert, Midland, Thomas Wright, and Keith Urban each received 3 nominations. This is Urban's 14th nomination for Male Vocalist of the Year. Carrie Underwood will host the show on November 14th at 6 p.m. on ABC. Taylor Swift looks to set a groundbreaking record deal when her contract with her current label expires later this year. The 28-year-old signed with Big Machine Records and its founder, Scott Borchetta, when she was just 15 years old. After 6 albums, she will be free to sign a new deal in November, 1 year after the release of her last record, Reputation. Music industry insiders said that her team has already had preliminary talks with bosses at her current label, as well as other rivals, and all are allegedly so desperate to sign Taylor that a groundbreaking deal may be brokered. Vincent Paul Abbott, the drummer for Pantera, better known as Vinnie Paul, died from natural causes earlier this year. The Clark County coroner announced that on Monday. Paul died at his Las Vegas home on June 22nd. He was 54 years old. The coroner's office determined the cause of death was dilated cardiomyopathy with severe coronary artery disease, identified as a significant condition. Paul was a founding member of the metal band Pantera in 1981, along with his brother, Dimebag Darrell Abbott. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. That's your entertainment this week.